I've just come for a walk up in the Kaimai ranges. Going through the bush here, it's all squishy underfoot because it's been raining earlier today, and I've already managed to get my shoes pretty well sunk. So I got nice and muddy, but it's beautiful up here. Getting a bit of sunshine coming through the trees. Got a nice bit of path here with not too much mud at the moment. We'll see what happens around the corner. I feel pretty lucky to be up here exploring around. Possibly the only one up on this track. There's definitely no other cars around when I got started. Feels like I'm a million miles away from all the other people. It's pretty special. I should have another couple of hours or so of this track to go. Doing a big loop around up to the top of the ranges and back down another way. I've been going for a bit over half an hour so far, and it hasn't been too steep. We've had a couple of little streams to cross. There's another little one down here. Might be some eels hiding away in these pools. The track's pretty well marked. It's a worn path and there's these triangles up in all the trees. Thanks Docs for the triangles. I just found this little punga tree, well, big punga tree. It's got lots of leaves growing on the side of it. There's one leaf that's turned brown and all the rest of them are still green. And it just happens to be catching the sunlight. I think I'm up near the top of the Kaimai ranges now. I've got a glimpse out to the open sky and all the trees are blowing around and the wind up above me. It's much more sheltered down here in the bush though, at ground level. But I can see those clouds are moving pretty quick up above me. It's nice to see the blue sky. And that's where I've just come from. There's a little track winding its way through the bush in there. And we've got a bit of a glimpse now out to some open space, and I can see the ridge of the other part of the ranges out here. I'm not quite sure, my track might be leading me that way soon. But for now, I'm just going to carry on walking along my track this way. I've been going for about an hour now. And according to the last sign I saw, I might be 20 minutes away from reaching a junction in the track, so we'll see where that is. So I've just reached this junction in the track now, only a couple of minutes after my last little video. I thought I was going to be about 20 minutes still to get to this point, so I must be making good time. So I've just come along this, what's called the West Henderson Tramway track out here. And my next bit of the track, I'm going to carry on heading north. And that's going to take me to the next tramway, which will take me down the hill, back to the road, and around in a bit of a loop along the road, back to find my car. So hopefully I'll be seeing the next sign along here soon, in less than half an hour for when I get to the next track. Looking forward to it. Beautiful place here, eh? So I made it to the next track junction now. And about right on time. I think it took me about exactly the 30 minutes that the sign here is expecting, so it's pretty nice. Managed to get my feet a little bit more wet along the way. There's some really squishy parts and a bit more wet, a bit more muddy as well, but it's okay. I've still got my banana and my drink bottle with me, so it's all good. So that's the bit I just came through. You can see there's a bit of a puddle or a marsh perhaps through here, and the way that I'm heading on to next out here, it looks a bit drier for this part, which is going to be pretty nice. But we'll see how long that lasts. I think perhaps not too long. And looking up at the sky, it's got a bit grey. That's okay, still not raining. We'll see how long that lasts as well. I should be having about an hour and a half to go to get back down to the road, and then a little bit along the road to find the car again. I'm looking forward to it. Just come across this beautiful little stream in here in the bush on my way down the track. It's pretty amazing, nestled in amongst all the bush, trickling away. Looks perfectly clear. Maybe some of the purest water in New Zealand, up here on top of the Kaimais. I just got to a bit of a clearing in the track, up on top of the Kaimai ranges. It still feels like I'm up pretty high. Not as high as this big tree there. Might be a rimu, where it's getting blasted by the wind, but I'm not, I'm down in a shelter, which is pretty lucky. I'm just squishing my way along here, what used to be once a tramway track. And it's very different to the track I came up, because this one's a whole lot straighter, but still, well, there's some really squishy parts like this. Sometimes there's a bit to keep my feet dry. I just made it there. Sometimes I just have to go straight through the middle and get my feet wet. And it's just started raining on me as well. I think I've got an hour to go, something like that, until I get down to the bottom of the hill. I'll see how that goes. And surely the track doesn't stay straight like this the whole time. Must be some corners somewhere. I'll find out. How cool is this place? Another beautiful stream up in the top of the ranges. Well, not quite at the top now. It's trickling away, doing its thing. Beautiful clear water. And a few raindrops coming down. Maybe I should be washing my muddy shoes too. We've got a nice little clearing up to the sky here too, although the sky's all just grey. But it's nice to see the sky and not just be trapped in under the trees all the time. This would be an awesome place on a hot sunny day. It's not really deep enough for jumping in for a swim, but at least you could sit in the water and cool down. There's another beautiful spot where a couple of streams are meeting up, and we're starting to get a bit of rain falling down on me as well. We're looking all the way around, these two streams are meeting, little waterfalls swirling down. And just up the hill there, that's where I came from. I think I'm going to be following the stream for a little while now. Cool. So here I am at the end of this big walk I've been on up in the Kaimais. I made it back to the car at last. It's been like 3 and a bit hours. So a little bit faster than it said on the sign, but it's been hard work. It's pretty slippery and muddy and stuff up there, but it's been great fun. Just the last bit back along the road was a bit rough. Started pouring down with rain on me on the road. Oh well. Well, it's a beautiful bit of New Zealand bush up there. The stream's trickling and the birds singing and the trees blowing in the